Well, it was another warm start to the day. Actually, sorry, strike that. It's been so warm for so long, you kind of forget. It was a cool start to the day, but we are warming up quite nicely. So I want to start off with this. So we're going to go right into the future. Later today, it may actually get a little bit warmer than what we were originally thinking this morning, because we're seeing a lot of sunshine despite some cloud cover that's out there trying to work across the area. Temperatures as we head into the overnight tonight, dropping off into the upper 70s, and then we're going to get into the roughly the mid 70s, or sorry, goodness. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. We're going to cool off. That's the point, is we are going to cool off. Right now, though, 7th and range line, as you can see, apparently something is burning, a very large fire out there. But in the sky, we've got partly to mostly cloudy skies. Temperature is sitting at 80 degrees. We were looking at maybe 81 as a high, maybe pushing 82, 83. Still got that east-northeast breeze. Dew point and humidity, though, very low, so there's no heat index, which is very nice. Temperatures across the region look about the same. As you can see, we're sitting in the upper 70s to approaching 80 degrees for most of us. Wider view, I wanted to show this because here's what's getting ready to happen. We've got nice temperatures across the Midwest, but what is going on is there's a ridge building out in the desert Southwest. It's going to eventually make its way here, which means our temperatures are going to start to warm right back up. So we have these scattered showers that are trying to make their way in. They're coming out from southern Kansas. So let's take a look at southern Kansas. There's this big batch of rain. Big batch of rain. But the majority of these are dying off once they hit the I-35 corridor. There's just a few trying to get into our neck of the woods. They shouldn't really be a problem for the rest of today. In fact, we're expecting these partly to mostly cloudy skies, heading for that high of around 82. Then we're going to start to cool back off. We're looking for a relatively chilly night again for this time of year. As we head into the overnight, we're going to dip back down to about 61. Most of us going to be in the lower 60s for overnight lows. So let's take a look into the future, because that's why we call it the future track, because it looks into the future. So again, lower 60s to maybe some upper 50s in some areas as we head through into tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is going to be our last somewhat mild day, because what's going to end up happening here is that ridge is going to start to shift, and you're going to see this. Here it goes. We go into Wednesday. We start off, again, nice and cool early in the morning. And then those temperatures really start to warm up. So, again, pretty decent today. Not looking too bad tomorrow. And then we have 89 Wednesday, 92 on Thursday, 93 on Friday. Now, the one thing that does increase, some of that humidity going to start to pick up. So rain chances are going to start to pick up over the next several days into the holiday weekend. Now, I do have some good news. Despite that, it doesn't appear as though the 4th of July is necessarily going to be a complete washout. Now, I've been looking at some stuff, and of course, we'll have Nick and Doug watching the forecast all week long as well. And we're going to keep an eye on it. We're not looking at necessarily severe weather, but there might be a few stray showers, maybe a rumble of thunder on the 4th of July. But I think overall, the day when it comes time for fireworks is not going to be too bad. And of course, we're returning to summer. So there's a bee in the studio. Well, I don't do bees. And thankfully, it's not by me.
Well, we'll be all right. If we get stung, then, you know.
We'll just have a much more interesting newscast, but he's just hanging out over there. But he needs to get back outside. He's probably in here because it's a bit warmer in here than it is outside.
Yeah, probably.
So, you know, but
I mean, luckily, as of today, we're going to have a good 4th of July, be able to go outside, light some fireworks up.
Absolutely.
And normally that smoke gets rid of bugs, so
hopefully,
we wouldn't have any bee issues
so what you're
on the
saying
4th
is
of July.
Light some fireworks off in the studio.
I don't know if management would be happy with that, but maybe one day.
It would get rid of the bug.
It'd be a fun segment to have on the noon.
I think it might be, Jalen.
All right. Thank you, Chris.